Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another episode review of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. As we get another really good episode here of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie, and it was the third straight episode that we focused on an element of Kamiya, which I'm all for. Kamiya, I think, is a great character, and her little character arc she had with the last two episodes were good. Now, this episode obviously is coming after a week in the break. So yeah, and this is a brand new episode. So like a small first half of the episode kind of explains why Shikimori has been very, I guess you can say, hostile to Inuzuka. And pretty much it's because she sees Inuzuka as like a big brother type of character and wants his recognition as well, which it's hilarious because we find out in this episode Izumi is sick, and Izumi wanted Inuzuka to get the notes down, and obviously Shikimori is a little bit of jealous that she didn't get asked by Izumi to take the notes down, and they end up going to the store and everything, and they kind of pick up the things they Izumi needs and stuff like that. And because of it gets to the point where Hachimitsu is following them, and then pretty much Hachimitsu is like, yeah, Shikimori kind of sees you like a big brother Inuzuka, and she wants your recognition, which it was freaking hilarious. And then because we even see in this episode freaking Shikimori calls Inuzuka Nissan, and he's like, why'd you call me that? And she's like, oh shit, my bad. And she runs off, which again, it was very cute. But then they say something she takes offense to, and she gets very pissed off. That scares the living daylights out of them. But the most of this episode is kind of about, Kamiya and, her hanging out with other people and stuff like that, because through the school from this episode alone, we kind of find out a lot of people kind of just stereotype Kamiya as that person. Oh, she's just a loner, she's just kind of quiet, she keeps to herself, has a cold personality and everything, and you shouldn't really disturb her or bother her and stuff like that. And we get a flashback with Nekosaki, where Nekosaki asked Kamiya, hey, I was gonna hang out, you want to join? And Kamiya's like, no. And this is in the past, and these two girls said, hey, you should just leave Kamiya alone, she's kind of a loner and stuff like that. You don't want to bother and be rude to her and stuff like that. She has her own thing she has to worry. But this episode, you get it to where Kamiya, after coming off everything that's been going on for her character and her arc that she's been through, she spends a day with Nekosaki and Shikimori. And the thing is, Shikimori and Nekosaki, they end up running into her in the mall. And the thing that I found funny, or found cool, was the fact that Nekosaki kind of want to do some things with Kamiya that she likes, but she kind of does things but Shikimori and Kamiya kind of do things that they both like. It's like seeing these cute puppies and stuff like that, and we picking out these cute dolls and everything, and stuff like that. And it even gets to the point where we see the competitive side between Kamiya and Shikimori, which was really cool, because Nekosaki went away for a bit, but then when she comes back, she actually sees that's when that flashback occurred and everything, and she's happy because she's like, you know what, I haven't seen Kamiya act like this. Like, people said she was like a cold individual, where she pretty much, I guess you can say, focused very much on herself and everything, and because of it, she didn't really focus at the task of hand. But it was a nice change of pace to see Kamiya smile and actually look like she's enjoying herself and having fun being around Shikimori and Nekosaki and everything. And it gets to the scene where, hey, they want to go play some basketball on the basketball court and just shoot some hoops. But then you get these very funny individuals that are kind of unique and very colorful in their own ways, I guess you can say that. And they just have a basketball match, and you get this freaking cool shot of, which is obviously the the thumbnail where you see Shikimori and Kamiya getting ready, and they actually work well together. They would be a devastating team working together, a devastating two-girl team. They absolutely took these guys out. But it ended up with them making friends right then and there, and then having a good time and everything. And that's when, at the end of the day, they split their ways. Shikimori goes off her own ways. Nekosaki and Kamiya go their own way. And Nekosaki and Kamiya are kind of talking and everything. And Nekosaki is like, hey, you know, I never seen you like that. This, you know, you're smiling like this and everything. And I like it. You know, you look a lot better and stuff like that. And she pretty much goes through the main things that Kamiya pretty much knows about Izumi and stuff like that. And that's when she's like, so, you know, can you tell me who was the person that made you smile and everything? And Kamiya's kind of like, pretty much tells Nekosaki what Shikimori told her in the last episode, but she won't reveal who it is. But at some day she will have the courage to reveal who that was, which we know was Shikimori. That was the reason that pretty much gave her the smile and changed her pretty much for the better and everything. Because, like I said, Kamiya is kind of like my type of person in a way, or she acts in a way like I typically do, which is I kind of keep to myself. I'm kind of quiet. I don't really talk much. And I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm a loner, but I'm just that one person that, hey, I like to keep to myself, you know, and I'm fine with that. And, you know, I kind of don't want to be bothered. If anything, I like to hang out with a few small number of people. But because of it, you know, it made Nekosaki be like, you know what? I'm glad, you know, you're opening up yourself and everything. And, you know, obviously these girls are having fun. Again, another great episode of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I love this development Kamiya is getting. It's just great, you know, for a character that pretty much you can now say is a part of the group. And I did like how, you know, before Shikimori left, they were pretty much, you know, Kamiya, you know, pretty much said, hey, like as friends, you know, let's go to school together and have fun and everything and hang out and stuff like that. And I know that was really cool. And it really goes to show you how much the relationship between Shikimori and Kamiya has grown from that last very emotional episode and everything. But Shikimori continues to be really good television, and I love this show, and I love its characters, and I just can't wait to see what's going to happen in the next episode. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here, guys. If you guys liked the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Shikimori's Not Just a Cutie. I don't know if there's going to be any more delays I'm going for the rest of the season. I'm guessing there should not be, because there's only going to be 3 more episodes left, and then that's it, unless we get an eventual season 2. But yeah, anyways, guys, again, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Cam Free 15 content on the channel and stuff like that, or anything else. Until then, guys, hit that subscribe. Yeah, my bad. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night on this video. Until then, guys, peace.